They stood up for their nations. They spoke truth to power. But the world's elites saw them as threats. Here are 10 African presidents and freedom fighters who were brutally assassinated, many under the shadow of foreign interests and global powers. 1961. Patrice Lumumba, Congo. January 17, 1961. Patrice Lumumba, hero of Congolese independence. Fierce Pan-Africanist, was executed after a CIA and Belgian-backed coup planned to silence him. His offense? Demanding control of Congo's resources and rejecting neo-colonial dominance. His body was dismembered, dissolved in acid, as a warning to Africa's future leaders. 1963. Sylvanus Olympio, Togo. January 13, 1963. Togo's first president, Sylvanus Olympio, was gunned down outside the US Embassy during a coup. He had dared to pull Togo from the French Franco-Zonan Act of Economic Independence. Many suspect French influence in his assassination, marking the first post-colonial presidential killing in sub-Saharan Africa. 1973. Amilcar Cabral, Guinea-Bissau and Cape Verde. January 20, 1973. Amilcar Cabral, the brilliant agronomist and architect of decolonization, was shot in Conakry. Evidence points to Portuguese secret police PIDE targeting him just months before Guinea-Bissau's independence, a final strike against colonial liberation. 1977. Mary Ngouabi, Democratic Republic of Congo. March 18, 1977. President Mary Ngouabi, a socialist reformer, was assassinated under mysterious circumstances, though internal actors were executed. Theories persist about foreign involvement seeking to suppress his leftist policies. 1981. Anwar Sadat, Egypt, October 6, 1981. President Sadat was killed by extremist soldiers during a military parade commemorating the Yom Kippur War. His groundbreaking peace agreement with Israel Camp David Accords alienated regional and global actors, setting the stage for his assassination. Before we reveal the final 5 assassinations, hit that like button to help African Unite for Life reach more people. Let's awaken the continent together. If you believe in a self-determined Africa, subscribe to African Unite for Life. Comment your favorite leader below and share this video so the world remembers. 1986. Samora Machel, Mozambique, October 19, 1986. Samora Machel's mysterious plane crashed near the South African border. While officially an accident, survivors and investigators, including his widow, accuse apartheid terrorist South Africa, possibly backed by Western forces, of sabotage. 1987. Thomas Sankara, Burkina Faso, October 15, 1987. Revolutionary leader Thomas Sankara, Africa's Che Guevara, was killed in a coup led by Blaise Compaoré. Accusations of French support have persisted as Sankara's anti-imperialist vision and IMF resistance threatened foreign interests. 1993. Melchior Ndadaye, Burundi. October 21, 1993. Burundi's first democratically elected Hutu president, Melchior Ndadaye, was assassinated in a coup by Tutsi-dominated forces. His death unleashed a decade of genocide and civil war, highlighting how the continent's internal and external divisions were exploited. 2001. Laurent Desire Kabila, Democratic Republic of Congo. January 16, 2001. Laurent Desire Kabila, who had ousted Mobutu and pledged to reclaim Congo's resources, was shot by a bodyguard in murky circumstances. Many suspect Western-backed economic interests felt threatened by his stance. 2011. Muammar Gaddafi, Libya. October 20, 2011. Colonel Gaddafi was captured and killed by NATO-backed rebels after he proposed a gold-backed African currency and Pan-African unity. His death was the climax of Western intervention in Libya. This list highlights how global powers have historically played a role in the elimination of African leaders who resisted external control. From assassination plots to economic sabotage, global powers have always feared a truly independent Africa. These leaders weren't perfect, but they dared to dream and they paid with their lives. These 10 African leaders dared to reclaim their nations from resource control to peace. negotiations. They weren't saints, but they shared one principle: Africa must chart its own destiny. Their visions and sacrifices still echo, urging a new generation to rise, unite, and protect our sovereignty. If you believe in truth, sovereignty, and a united Africa, subscribe to African Unite for Life. Comment below. Africa will rise. And remember, they tried to bury us, but we are the seeds.